back to a brand new video. Today we are reviewing the movie Mulan 2020, the newest one, the live action. So let's get into it.
So if you guys don't know and you haven't seen the original cartoon version, Mulan is basically about a young girl that ends up going into a war in place of her father because I don't know why actually. Why did she do that?
Her father's older.
Well, her father's definitely older and she can't, or he's not going to survive. He can't do it. So she ends up like basically pretending to be a boy and gets into there. That's basically the story of it. But this one, I did not like it at all. I mean, there's things I do like from it, but just the story itself and the things that they changed, I'm just not a fan.
So they added a lot that wasn't in the original and just incorporated other things. Like for one, the little dragon isn't in it. It's just this big thing that's just like.
What's a phoenix?
A phoenix is flying in the sky.
But it's not even with her like the dragon
was.
So I don't even know if that's even a replacement or it was just a whole new thing. I don't know. I get why they switched it up, I guess, to make it more fresh for new generations. But it's not good for the old generation. Or it ain't good for me because I know Mulan and I expect a certain thing. And I got some of it, but very little. Like they switched up so much. Like the parts that were funny to me in Mulan, the original, the parts that were funny or made it more like interesting, they took out. And I'm just like, what? So
it took a while for this newer version to get into the actual story base, I would say. Like too long, whereas in the original, it just got right into it. It's
weird because it took a while, but it also zoomed by in the sense like the parts that took a while to build up the point, I didn't gain anything from it really.
Yeah.
Like even those little scenes, they just flew by, I feel like, but there was so many of them until they finally went to where she was supposed to go.
Yeah, like I feel like you could have gone without seeing a lot of it and still understanding the movie.
Yeah, and another thing that this movie doesn't do very well with is I have no emotional connection with anything about this film. And in the first one, you have more of it because you're rooting for her because she's struggling and can't, and she basically wants to give up almost because she can't do it. She can't keep up. And this one, like, they skip through a lot of that. They skip through a lot of it. And there's no, like, her struggling, and then she finally gets over it and does really good. It was like she was kind of good from the jump. Yeah, they didn't show her, like, being trash at it. Or, like... She was already good. She was, like, hiding her skills. And then she brought him up because the guy was, like, messing with her.
And, like, even in the animated version, I feel like they were kind of, like, keeping an eye on her because they felt like something off was about him.
Yeah.
But in this one, there was nothing like that at all.
It's just I didn't connect to this one like I did with the other one. And obviously I was way younger when I first watched it, so that obviously has something to do with it. But trying to take myself out of that though, just looking at it, like a lot of things were lacking in this one that they had in the original. There was no point of taking it out. And then with the ghost lady, or what was she, the witch lady?
Yeah, she went from a hawk to a human.
I didn't like that at all.
And back and forth.
Because if you're gonna do that with the fakeness of it, throw the talking dragon in there then.
Yeah.
That's my thing. He was a big part of the original. He kept it funny. Eddie Murphy. He was a big part of the original, of making it funny and interesting. There's a lot I didn't like about this film. I would never watch this again. The one thing that I did like about this movie though, is it did look good in certain things, like with the bright colors and it's like certain things it did look good. Yeah, especially in the beginning with the one guy that like threw the powder up in the sky and it was like different colors.
Yeah,
like,
in the very beginning.
Yeah, like there was stuff that did look good. The Phoenix looked cool. Yeah, the movie looked pretty good. But the actual story and the actual characters and everything of the movie just wasn't it for me.
And I don't know about you, I don't mean to bash the movie, but there's really nothing good to say about it for me other than the quality was pretty good. But other than that, I have nothing good to say about the movie, I guess.
Yeah, it didn't feel like Mulan fully, and it really like lacked all the great things about the original. This to me, even if you turn this one into a cartoon, exactly how it is, this looks like the rough draft version. Like this looks like, okay, we have these ideas and this is what we got so far. We're not gonna sit here and keep bashing it. It just, we weren't into it really. Just wasn't that good in our opinion, which is disappointing because Mulan is a good movie. And this could have been done really well. Oh, but actually the main villain did look, I feel like, similar to the cartoon villain. So that was good casting right there. Because he did look good. So yeah, we'll end it on that note. It's a good high note. So not very high, but it's a good note. So let's get into the ratings.
So I would give this a 67. I don't think I would go any lower because they did take their time and effort in making the film. And yeah, that's true. But the picture was good. Like the quality of it, the look.
But this is Disney though. For me, I'd probably have to give this like a 50. It's just not good. I didn't enjoy 1 second of it.
I think I would actually change mine because now that I think about it, a 67.
It's way too high.
It's almost like a C.
Yeah, it's way too high.
So I would probably give this a 57.
Are you sure? I don't want you to. I'm not trying to influence you.
No, yeah, because the other films that I gave a 67 or 62 or whatever it was
were better.
Yeah, they're better than this.
Yeah.
So yeah, this definitely.
I mean, this for me is like
60.
one of the worst movies I've seen this year. And and this is the thing though. It's not a terrible movie. I'm reviewing this based on the original. This could still be a good movie, and it probably is. If you've never seen Mulan and this is a brand new, fresh idea to you. But I'm not reviewing it on that, because if you're calling it Mulan, I'm expecting it to be Mulan.
Mm-hmm.
So you are doing yourself a disservice by changing it.
I just know that I wouldn't recommend this movie.
Oh, definitely not. Especially for the $30 that it costs to watch it right now. Either way, though, that's our ratings. Not very high, but I mean, that's just how we feel about the movie, unfortunately. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below your thoughts on the film. Did you guys like it? Were you like us, disappointed? Or are you more in the middle? But either way though, my name's Matt.
My name's Nicole.
And we'll catch you next time.